Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Morning Motivational Rant. Good morning, Krista. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning to you. It's friggin' hot already.
Yeah.
I filled up the little kiddie pool, and I'm going to play in it today with my cousin's daughter.
I'll be honest with you. There was a time in my life where the peak of classy was one of those turtle pools and just hanging out in that. Just with my legs and arms sticking out of it and just going, ugh.
I want to picture you doing that in one of those pools now.
I had a... See,
how much water do you think would be in that pool? Like, honest. Like, once you get inside one of those little tiny plastic pools, how much water is in that pool?
See, the thing is that people are always like, oh, why don't you just get an inflatable pool? And I'm like, do you know what kind of damage I can do to an inflatable pool? I'm like, you don't understand. Like, this is the thing is, so, like, I went to our bachelor party a while ago to Niagara Falls, and they have those go-karts, which originally they were actually really fast, but they've all been lowered in power to be safe, which is ridiculous. You're driving a go-kart. It's not safe. You can't be like, you know what, we're gonna do F1, but it's gonna be safe. That's not F1. That's just driving on the street. Right?
Safe is not fine.
Yeah. So they have a weight limit that the weight limit is 400 pounds, and my buddies are like, just come. So this is before. So right now I'm around 400. I've lost about 50 pounds, right? Which makes me exceptionally sexy. I know. It's okay. I'm suddenly. I told Crystal. I told you this. I'm like, I've suddenly developed dimples in random places, like here, and this is happening. I don't know. It's very peculiar.
He's like, it's awesome. The dimples in his ass are just awesome. He can flex his boobs though, so it's like a big or not boobs.
I can still do that.
The
and it's like
pecs.
hands free. The pecs. Sick. So
the pecs, not the boobs.
I just told them, I'm like, no, I'm not going to go to that racetrack. And they're like, don't worry, they won't realize. I'm like, they'll realize when their cart doesn't move. I floor it and it goes. I'm like, when I have to Flintstone a go-kart, yeah, that's not good. It's not good.
That's not fun. Well, Fred Flintstone did it, and he was, a jolly fella. But he had skinny little, like, caveman legs, so.
Right? And I have big old Flintstone feet. They just look like one unit with lines drawn on them. So it's not healthy.
And it's like Greek hair lines. Like, Greek dark hair lines.
See, that's the funny thing is, like, I'm a hairy guy in all the right places. Like, I got a good beard, I still have my hair. It's receding, but I still have it, I have my chest is hairy.
That is so adorable.
Right.
That is so adorable. He's like, I still got it.
I still got some. It's not good, but it's just there.
Something.
And but then it's like, you know what? She's laughing at me because she doesn't want to say, dude, you're fucking bald. Get over it, right? But
you're not bald. You do have some.
You know what the worst part is?
It's like Homer's not bald.
Fuck you.
Homer Simpson. I'm getting off camera for a second. I dropped my water bottle.
Good. That's what you get. That's karma. For making fun of me. For making fun of me, you drop your water bottle.
That's karma.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. What's up, bitches? No, I'm kidding. Good morning, everybody.
No, but this is the thing.
Crystal had a little happy toke.
I'm telling you, today is going to be, I can feel it, it's going to be a shit day. It's so good. I'm excited.
No. Why are you saying that, a shit day?
I'll tell you why.
This starts the day off negatively. This is supposed to be a motivational rant, Dino. And if you say today's going to be a shit day, that is starting off with a shit day.
Technically.
So everybody, you confront the day.
Technically, if it starts off as a shit day, it can only get better. Okay? That's the truth. So that's how I motivate people. I said, listen, it can't get any worse. It can't get any worse.
It can't get any worse. No, don't tell people that, because that's lying to people. It can definitely get worse. You just got to take it and think that it's going to be awesome, no matter what. If it gets worse, you get peed on, laugh about it. Some people pay for that.
And you know what, Crystal, you're right. You're absolutely right. And I'm wrong. And that will be the only time on camera that I admit that. And I'll never admit it to my wife. I'll never.
I'll take it then.
See, this is the problem, is that I feel like every time I look at the news, like, I like to watch the news. But sometimes it's just horrible. And it's so clickbaity. Are you getting an echo of my voice?
A little bit, but it's okay.
Okay. So. No,
it doesn't sound bad. Like, they can't hear that.
Because I'm getting a lot back in my headphones. That's why.
Oh, okay.
So, but no, it's just sorry to stop like that, guys. But it's just so frustrating that every day there's some sort of new clickbait drama. Yesterday was a bunch of Hollywood people getting accused of rape and stuff, and you're like, what is happening?
There's so many people.
I know.
There's so many people right now, and it's insane.
Yeah.
It's really sad, and it's just so not... Everybody just wants to attack somebody. Everybody's just on attack mode. Everybody's looking for these things to get on people. And it's like, what have we come to that we're looking for things to, like, be mad at somebody for? Can't we look for things? How about looking for the positive in people for once? How about somebody research that? Yeah. Let's research something amazing that somebody's done and try to look, instead of looking up what they did 20 years ago or what they did 15 years ago or even 5 years ago. You know, like... Let's stop trying to look in everybody's past. Let's look forward. What are they doing now? What are they doing now? You know, like, I guess some people, it's wrong. And, you know, but that shit needed to be figured out. And that shit needs to be figured out. But you don't sit there and exploit each other for every wrong. Because does everybody really want their closets being dug out?
Yeah.
Like, honestly. Can everybody sit back and say that they're a good human being? Have you really done well with your life? Like, in every aspect? And what is being a good human being?
See, and this is where I have a real problem with everything, is that none of this makes any sense. It's like, there has to be a driving force for all these people that are just crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't understand.
It's a driving force is everybody else. The driving force is getting the attention for their thoughts and opinions. Yeah. Fine. Have your thoughts and opinions, but base it on something that you truly believe in, that you truly know. Yeah. Like, your thoughts and opinions on something that has nothing to do with you, that you're not in the situation. Your bias, your opinion means nothing. You're not part of that situation. Yeah. Your opinion doesn't make or break that situation. That situation happened with and without you. See, so your opinion on it doesn't make a difference.
And that's my big frustration with this stuff, is that none of it, people are jumping on with, you know, both feet, you know?
Yeah.
And it just doesn't, it's like, listen, yes, somebody who does a crime should be punished. No question.
100%.
But, like, what's happening is just so weird.
It's causing a great divide between somebody, I swear to God, you would think that this is a movie and that somebody is scripting this whole thing like the Truman Show. Yeah. You would think. Like, on my big tinfoil hat, here we go. It's a perfect setup. You know what I mean? And it has been since day one. Let's cause civil war between, like, and it has been, like, you think even Barack, you know, like, everything has just been, let's cause so much. Yeah. And there doesn't have to be hate. So what? Why do we have to make a big deal of it? Like, only the bad stuff. Let's make a big deal out of, if we want to make a big deal out of shit, let's make a big deal out of good stuff, too.
Yeah.
You know, like, let's do that.
Well, we're
Let's
not
do
seeing
that. Let's talk about the fact that, hey, our economy or our people were strong enough that we can pick ourselves up again.
Yeah.
We have that capability. We all arrived here with nothing.
Yeah.
Like all of our ancestors, yours did, mine did. All of ours came here on a boat. You know, like 90% of ours came here on with nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they started from and built something. So even if we all came down to nothing, which we're not, there's still so many resources available. So we have to pay back. We have to pay back fine. We work hard as a community. We pay it back. Yeah. But you know, like we fucked up. We fucked up. We're all human. See, you know,
and this
like, can we really place blame?
Yeah.
Like, we're all just trying to live. We're all just trying to get by.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, there shouldn't be anything wrong with someone saying, hey, man, that's not okay to do. And you're going, oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. And just talk to each other like we're people. Like, we're all still people at the end of the day. You know, we're all just trying to figure shit out instead of trying to put somebody down, you know? That's why even as children, you got to talk to them like as they're not stupid. No. You know, because they're not. No. And you gotta like talk to them though as if you don't yell and scream and try to get your opinion across that way. You don't teach a child that way, right? No. So why would you teach adults on what they're in adults? It's harder to consume information. Yeah. We're not as much fun. So if you're going to be taught something, you know, as an adult, you really need it to be done in a manner that it's going to sink in, and that's not by attacking it.
Yeah. See, and that's,
you know,
you're absolutely right. And that's why it's like, we're not giving each other a status quo to follow. So like what was okay is no longer okay. You know? Yep. And that's and no one's saying anything.
We don't
no
know
one's
what okay is supposed to be.
Right. I think about the neighborhood barbecue. Okay?
Yeah.
Is if you invited everybody on the street for a barbecue, okay? Awesome. Mm-hmm. You're telling everybody, "Hey, listen, there's going to be some music, we're going to be drinking, it's going to have a good time." No problem.
Yeah.
But if you choose not to go, you can't then go and, oh, they're having a party. No.
Yeah.
I told you, I invited you. You don't want to go. No problem. Yeah. But you know. So you complaining, get fucked.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when you have, what was it? There was a little kid who got the cops called on him because he was selling lemonade or bottles of water or something. And a lady was like, you don't have a permit.
Oh my God.
Now, the best part is the cops came with a city official with all the paperwork, filled it out. Here's your permit. Have a great day. You're going, is that so wrong? Is that so wrong?
See, that is awesome. That's a perfect example of people like you working, you know, being like, come on. Yeah. You know?
And this is what...
Suck it up.
Exactly. This is what it's coming down to, is that the reason people are saying to defund the police, they're asking to reallocate resources. Let's turn the police into our human being friends that are here to help us in difficult times. Because that's not what they are right now.
Yep.
That's not what they are right now.
No, but they just need to give them the education and stuff. But let's not get all woke and stuff right now.
No. Yeah, we kind of did that real fast. We kind of did that real fast. Wasn't that good?
We'll get that one out.
We actually
every single podcast.
We actually had a conversation. We had a conversation yesterday saying, let's try and not be so woke, whatever that means. And just kind of keep things light.
The eye boogers.
Yeah. What I said was, somebody called me woke once, and I was like, they're like, hey, that's pretty woke. And I'm like, is it something going on?
You know? When you said that, I was like, maybe it's like morning, like you just woke up and you got eye boogers, or you got like mouth crust or something.
Oh yeah,
like drool crust.
Someone's like, hey, "You pretty woke." I'm like, "Oh, sorry about that. Let me just get that out of my bad. I apologize.
Let me get that out of there.
It was a fast morning. What can I say? What can I say?"
We just want to save those for later, you know. Like, if you don't want to make eye contact with somebody, or if you don't want to talk to somebody, you can just keep them there, and you can be like, "Oh,"
That's
and
true.
flick them at the person.
That's exactly what I would do.
Okay, I just grossed myself out.
Oh boy.
I just grossed myself out.
Awesome.
It was good.
It was. Hey.
It was good.
So what we originally had planned to talk about today, after a 15-minute warm up, I think that was fair. That's good, fair.
Yeah. I think it was fair. I think we got it. Woo.
Well, I think what we're going to discuss is the positives and negatives of the Simpsons being able to predict the future.
Positives and negatives. I think it's freaking awesome all around. Positive vibes.
Listen.
It's weird as fuck.
I'm just going to say this once. Lisa is an annoying little shit, okay? And if she gets to be president, I'm going to kill myself, okay?
Is it because she's Hillary Clinton in it? And Hillary
she's
Clinton is like crazy?
She's like a younger, less murdery version of Hillary Clinton. Yeah, that's what I think.
Less murdery version.
A little less murdery.
That's true.
Like a little. Like she'll murder your feelings, but not you as a person, right? We have a track record. We know Ralph Wiggum. You could tell right when
like
his heart broke. Right?
Oh, she hurt everybody's heart. Like, she broke everybody's heart, Lisa Simpson. She was like a floozy. Nelson.
Milhouse.
And Milhouse. And then the other kid, Martin or whatever, the one with the... He invited her to Itchy and Scratchy with the Valentine. Remember?
Yeah, no, that was Ralph. That was Ralph.
Ralph. That's right.
Martin isn't necessarily into the ladies, if you get my drift. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but Martin likes
cool.
He likes to dance, and that's okay. That's okay. We need dancing people.
I think I'm gonna.
Right.
I'm gonna marry a gay man. I think that's what's
not
gonna
a bad
end
idea.
up happening with me.
Listen.
No, right?
I'll be honest with you.
Like, one of my best friends is a gay man, and he's the only person that I've held, like, a long-term relationship with.
See, and this is the thing. I feel bad for anyone who has a different sexual preference that feels the need to conceal it. That really does suck. That's a hard thing to do. But you know what? I don't
get it. Who cares?
Well, but there's a new crop. There's a new of women who are like, listen, that's fine. I just need someone to bitch and complain to, and like go with me places. You know what I mean? It's because it gets to that point where you're just like, yeah, I'm not interested, man.
I just like it because it's like the only person that doesn't like get drunk and try to sleep with you. Like, even your girlfriends do that sometimes. It's weird. Like, so it's good for gay men, because gay men will not do that.
No.
Like, I've had one try to make out, but never try to sleep out with me.
See? Oh. We're not doing
these are what, like, our conversations. We're doing great.
We're not doing good with specific subjects staying on topic. We're just kind of going on tangents, and I'm good with it.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
So this, the Simpsons predictions. There was a good one, too. Like how Homer he figured out this. Oh my God, this is how stupid I'm gonna sound. It's funny because I always sound stupid, but I know what I'm talking about. He figured out like some big scientific equation, like 12 years before it happened or something like that.
No
before
idea.
they did, before the actual scientists. Yeah, he figured out some big long equation when he was like, and then it equaled out in donuts. Like it was like a molecule or something like that they hadn't actually found in real life until like 11 years later. And Homer went and figured out, and they had him write it. It was written on a chalkboard, and then at the end of it, you saw donuts, like half donut, quarter donut, and then to a full donut. And I guess what he did was he figured out this equation to a full molecule or something that they hadn't even discovered till 10 years later.
How is this like? Look, they predicted like
I have no idea.
numerous amounts of things to the point where it's like
Donald Trump.
this isn't right. Like something's wrong here, right? Mm-hmm. And I love The Simpsons to death.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
I love The Simpsons. That's like my jam. That's my like go-to.
See, for
like, you know.
for my wife Victoria, that's her like safe space. Like if she's having a rough
Yes.
day during lunch, we'll watch some Simpsons, and she's like, okay, it just brings her down. Or if like we watch a horror movie,
Yeah,
same. It's like let's watch an episode of Simpsons afterward, and she's good.
Yep, exactly.
Really good at-
That's exactly how to do it. I'm like that too. Because the cartoons are the best. And they just help you feel good. And it's not like a child cartoon. Because it does have a lot of adult stuff in it.
Well, I'm finding that the majority
relatable
of
more for adults.
the majority of cartoons, while they'll be entertaining for
Yeah.
kids with like they have so much more information.
So much adult like humor too.
Oh yeah,
like hidden adult humor and stuff. Well, that's like the Little Mermaid. The castle was a penis and stuff, and then like
it was like 4 penises.
Penis
It was
on
like
it,
like it was yeah.
Yeah, and then the priest's penis went up. He got a boner when he married Ariel and the prince.
I did too. It's fair. It's not unreasonable.
It's fair. She looked hot in that wedding dress.
Redheads do weird things like that. You know? You just look at me like, this is a bad decision.
It was a priest. I think he might have been into Eric because he was a priest. I'm just saying.
Why? What the? Bastard. You're a bastard is what you are.
I'm not. I am a bastard. But like
See, this is the funny part is that like they predicted Trump, the fall of the American economy, us being
they predicted Obama and the tricked election.
Yeah. Then it's like the funny thing is, so I have a theory that until you say it out loud, it's not real. Okay? And I know that sounds really crazy, but follow me. Just follow me.
I'm with you.
It was probably around 21 or 22 years ago. I was in the McDonald's drive-thru in Brampton, and that's the McDonald's on Sandalwood, if anyone knows, okay? So, I'm talking with a buddy of mine, and I'm telling him this idea I have, okay? Where I'm like, listen, what if like this guy was like a spy or super agent kind of thing? While he's driving, someone goes to like hit him with like a rocket or another car. He presses a button, and essentially the driver's seat and the wheel in the front turns into a motorcycle. And he shoots out of the car to continue the pursuit. And he was like, dude, that's a cool fucking idea. I'm like, I know, right? Batman.
I know, right?
I'm like,
Batman.
I saw it, I'm like, I grabbed my wife and I'm like shaking my wife. I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna come out of the car. And she's like, you're insane. What the fuck are you talking about?
I made that prediction.
Well, I went with that same buddy to watch Batman, but he was like 5 seats down. So she's like, why are you shaking me? I'm like, it meant for him. When it happened.
Oh, he was there.
Well, I was telling him, and then we saw the movie together.
Oh.
So as soon as it happens, he looks over at me, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Had you maybe like fallen asleep to a trailer of it or something?
No, and that's the thing. It was so far before. That's the timeline doesn't match up. We're talking about 98, 97 when this happened.
Okay, yeah. So no, timeline
like,
doesn't match up.
And that's the thing is, like, I have ideas like weird ones like that, and I'm just like, don't say it out loud. Like, it's a weird thing I have where I'm like, don't say it out loud. if you say it, it exists. If it exists, it can be just taken, which is ludicrous, right?
Well, that's so true because you put it out into the universe, and the universe is gonna make what it wants of it.
Exactly, and that's what it's like.
Think it sometimes. Even if you think it.
Oh.
Because if you think something and you want it bad, and it will happen because you'll force yourself to put yourself towards that situation.
So
ooh, I keep my
have you? So up. I'm bad in that I'll watch TV all day long. And when I say TV, I'm like, I'll watch the TV, not just like cable. That's not what I'm talking about. So what happens is I'll fall down conspiracy holes. I'll research things. I'll watch movies, like all numerous things. I'll think about, oh, you know what? I'd love to see that movie again. But it's not on Netflix or Prime, so 2 days later, boop. Oh, newly released. And I'm like, And then I'm hesitant to click on it because I'm like, if I click on it, do the robots win?
Yes, they do. Yes, because they are reading your mind. That's why I have everything on DVD. You're the one that's putting me on the grid.
I'm sorry.
Now I'm going to be on the grid because I still watch DVDs. I love them.
That's the difference. That's
why on Netflix or Prime and stuff like that. I don't like I have an account, but I've never used I used it for just because I had a boyfriend that wanted to watch it.
Listen, that's why you're small. You get up to change the DVD every couple of hours, whereas just I'm like,
I'll find it.
I sit there like
I like to play outside. Yeah. That's why I'm not Yeah.
Whereas I'm sitting on the couch going, Uka baka solo, blah blah blah. Whatever.
Oh my god! We should dress up like that as Halloween. No, I don't want you to be Jabba the Hutt. You're the one that did his voice.
I'm okay with it. I'm pretty sure my wife would straight up murder you. Okay, just.
I guess so because I don't want to be Princess Leia and you're married. Yeah. But no, I didn't think of that aspect.
She will not. Yeah. I think we'd look perfect. Don't get me wrong. I think we'd look great as Jabba the Hutt and Princess Leia. Don't.
Yeah, I think we would rock it.
Oh yeah. But Victoria would straight up murder. She would kill both of us. There's no.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Victoria could be Princess Leia.
Oh, she would under no circumstances.
I'll be Chewbacca.
She'd be like, "Fuck you." She's like, "I'm Boba Fett. I'm gonna kill both of you."
I'll be Chewbacca. I want to be Chewie.
Listen, I appreciate your charisma
Chewie.
and effort, but it's not. Nah.
I'm down for the Force.
That can really be misconstrued. Oh. Yeah. This is why I'm going to hell. This is it. This is why I'm going to hell. Yeah. That's all right.
No, not that Force. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to hell. Definitely going to hell.
We haven't talked about who's going to be Luke Skywalker yet.
Nobody. He was a loser.
Skywalker? No, he wasn't.
Listen, he only got cool until the last one, and then he fucked it.
And now there's the.
I hope.
Now there's
whoever produced it sees this, and I'm going to tell you where you fucked it. Okay, he projected himself across with a new look, with a haircut, a beard trim. He even dyed his beard. Okay, across the universe. You shoot him. He does this like a big dick OG. Okay, and then and then does nothing. That does nothing. Who does that? No, you know what he should have done, Vegas? Boom! And watch all of them go and fall down. That's cool. Okay? This bullshit. It makes you invisible.
I love it. Rant about it. I think they should have just kept him going beautifully, and then made Bradley Cooper.
Well, they killed off.
Or no, what's the bald guy? The hot one. The, like, English guy that's in all, like, the Transformer movies or Transporter movies or whatever.
Tread carefully because I love Transformers and I will cut you, okay?
No, I love Transformers. I'm talking about not Transformers. I'm, like, totally Transformers. I'm all go Bumblebee, go. And Optimus Prime is my shit. And, like...
You need a doctor. You definitely need a doctor. That's...
Oh, you know who I like from Transformers? Those two twins. The twins?
Which
the
two
cars?
twins?
The
there's
twins.
There's
and they're like
of
Rasta twins. No, but they're like Rasta twins. They're like the Rastafarian twins. The purple and the white car. I think they're number 14, maybe even.
You're fired. You're fired effective immediately. Those are the worst things in the world. That should be
cool.
Okay, that should be taken down for racism, okay? Those things were fucking weird.
Why?
So shit.
No.
They were so shit.
No, they were cool as fuck. They were one of my favorite characters. They really, I love those guys.
Did you know that there was a Ferrari in the third one that's name was Dino, and I was like, that's me. I'm a Ferrari. I'm so excited.
I'm a Ferrari.
I'm so great.
Oh, that means that you're like a Formula One bitch. A Ferrari, like
I would not fit in those cars. It's just, I'm just gonna live here. I'm not getting out.
Dino, you don't have a dream of racing cars, do you? Because they have a certain weight limit. Because you'd have to like empty the car. Like
oh, there's a weight limit.
Driving with no
there's a
engine.
height limit. It would have to be a Flintstone race where I'm just like I'm just holding the car going.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Pretty much. It's like a jockey. Yeah. Like, I hope you don't have any serious dreams of being a jockey anytime soon.
No! I have ridden a horse, though.
Because I don't want to crush him.
I have ridden a horse.
You could be a gladiator.
Oh,
there you go.
Totally.
I could totally be a gladiator.
See, this is...
Fuck the jockey. Who wants to be the jockey?
Oh, yeah. No.
Who wants to be the jockey?
Goblins and fairies. That's who wants to be a jockey. A bunch of weirdos.
That's right.
Oh, my hair is really sticking up on the one side. I look like the wind is going this way. Just... sorry.
Like on Dumb and Dumber. When they...
See, that's...
I miss your big beard.
Oh God, I have to shave my head again. I look like shit.
Stop getting self-conscious. You got to make people feel comfortable with the way they are. People feel comfortable with the way you are.
Listen.
Look, I'm almost 40 and I have this arm shake. I don't even want to keep doing that because it disgusts me. I mean, no, I love it. See, I'm so comfortable with it.
Listen,
it's not bothering me at all.
We're not gonna have a shake contest on camera when I weigh 4 times as much as you. Okay? You're a dick.
No, it's after you get to a certain age as a woman, okay? Things just start flopping. Like Peter Griffin said it best. He's like, you're getting skinny in places that you should be getting fat, and fat in places that you should be getting skinny. Like, that's what happens when you get old.
That's a good point.
Peter Griffin says that, and I'll never forget. See, I hold on to the stupidest shit.
Oh, so yeah. No, I have that same disease. And I'll be like, oh, this is an awesome part. And my wife's like, how the fuck do you know? I'm like, I watched it once in 1987.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what? It's from being traumatized and you have to hold on to the happy shit. You're like, I remember laughing at this. This makes me happy. See, people?
Makes me
So we need to hold on to the happy
when skies
shit.
are gray.
Oh, I love that song. What are those people? Skimmaderinky dinky dink, skimmaderinky doo. I love. See, we had shit like that growing up as a kid, and maybe that's why everybody loved everybody.
Yeah,
and
but
now kids have like.
Remember, we also
I'm
had
gonna
like
stab
Ring
you in
Around
the
a Rosie,
face
right?
and rape your mom.
And that's not okay.
I know that everybody ended up being a diddler. Like everybody ended up being a pedophile.
See, this is what I don't understand.
It sucks because I used to love Jell-O. Like, it sucks. Like, you know. Like, I used to love the Cosby Show. I watched that shit all the time.
Yeah, we all did.
I have a secret confession. Yeah, like, I have something. I'm going to show you right now, Dino, okay?
All right.
Wait for this.
I'm here. What's this to us? Oh, damn. Nice.
I have that. Well, it used to be okay.
When it was
used
okay.
to be good.
I had it when it was okay. The bad part is, when that came out, he wasn't good. There's nobody knowed. Nobody knowed.
Nobody knew.
Yeah, nobody knowed that.
Well, I kind of should have known. I kind of should have known. I mean, because I respected him and he was a man that I liked, you know? And I loved Jell-O and I wanted to be one of his kids, so I should have known he was a diddler or a rapist.
And we all remember the pudding pops. Pudding pops on a summer day? Oh, man.
Pudding pops.
So good.
Like, really, those were the best. Yeah. You know, I mean, is that why they came out with fudgicles so quick? Because they knew?
Maybe. You know what? See, this is the one thing that I worry about. Is like, and I saw this, I think on Rogan. I forget who it was. But he said, can you detach the art from the person? Because
oh, yes, I saw that the other day.
Yeah, and you're going, you know what? That's a fair question. It's like, because the whole cancel culture thing is going crazy, right?
Yeah.
But
on that hand, like, I understand the older stuff, like them wanting to cancel Gone with the Wind and all this stuff. And it's like all this stuff that they want to take out and it's like, we didn't look at it that way.
No.
Back then.
No, well,
that wasn't in our minds. Like, that didn't make people racist. That didn't make people hate people. Because people weren't looking at it like that. It's how your perception was at the time. Like, Joe Rogan said, everybody was dressing up like Mr. T and stuff. Well, everybody was also dressing up like Freddy Krueger, who end up burning children and stuff. And we all bought Freddy Krueger outfits. You know, like, so what, are we going to cancel those movies now? Like, he was about burning, like, that actually happened. That was a guy that, like, you know, like, so are we going to start canceling that?
It was originally Groundskeeper like, Willie. He was burned alive. No.
But, like, no, I just don't understand. Like, we have all this stuff that, like, and we have racism and so much stuff, but we didn't look at it like that. That never made anybody, you know, hate people because there wasn't any black people in movies. Nobody hated black people because they weren't in movies. Like, you know, like, nobody hated, like, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, nobody just, you know what I, like, look, it doesn't make any sense. Like, how everything's forced in your face. Yeah. And it makes haters want to hate.
Yeah.
Like, it makes the people that are hateful, it makes them have reason.
Yeah.
You're giving them purpose. Yeah. Like, don't give them purpose. There's no purpose. Like, I don't mean that. Like, I don't give them an explanation. That doesn't explain anything. No. Racism is horrible.
Right.
But it gives them, like, what they would justify as. Yeah. You know, because it's being thrown in their face to hate.
Absolutely.
To discriminate.
Absolutely.
To see the difference.
Listen.
If you don't, it's like not giving your child a soother.
Yeah.
Right?
And this is...
Like, you don't give your child a soother, they don't want it.
Well, I think about it this way is... Yeah, you can give your kid a soother, but you're not going to give it to them when they're 5.
Yeah.
Right? And that's, like, a lot of what I see is, like, listen, there's a lot of groundwork that needs to be done. But now people are going, no, you're an adult, you should know better. Yeah, but they don't.
No.
So
yeah,
you
there's
can't,
just
you can't,
people that don't.
you attacking them, it just reinforces their perspective, right?
And it's negative. You're
Very.
approaching negative with negative. As soon as if you approach somebody and you're angry, that person's going to have their defense right away and they're going to be angry.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. But if you approach somebody, like the police need to do this, like everybody needs to do this. You approach somebody calmly and you're like, hey, I've got something that needs to be said.
Yeah.
And you say it and you make your point in a strong, you believe in what you're saying.
Yeah.
Your point is going to come off very clear and your point is going to come off respectful. And you have to be respectful to yourself. You have to respect the other person and how they're going to react. Like, and people don't respect how other people are going to react. Like they don't, their opinion is what they see and then they don't care. And sorry, I've been ranting.
No, that's fine.
Our morning motivational rant.
Well, this is the big thing is that I have no problem. So there was an idea that they were saying to have a police officer and then a cooler with them. So somebody meant to just bring down the situation, right? In all honesty, if that was the initiative, I have no problem with that. And I also have no problem with if someone can't be cooled and loses their shit and attacks the cooler, I'm okay with that person getting shot.
Yeah.
But I want to make...
if they have a weapon and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, you know...
It has to be justified. We're not talking about just randomly shooting people. That's crazy. Right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that...
this isn't the Wild West.
There has to be more effort before the violence to resolve a situation. That's what... There has to be this... That
definitely.
Deadline of violence has to be pushed way back.
Everybody needs to approach the situations in a completely different manner.
Well, look.
Like, because everybody's approaching it scared and hostile. And I know that's how the situation is. But as, like, a law enforcement person, you need to be trained. They need to be trained how to approach a situation. It's just like doctors and mental patients and stuff like that. Like people with mental health issues. You approach a schizophrenic all freaked out. Guess what? They're going to freak the fuck out. Like, you know, like you got to go in. Why do you think they talk to them as calm as possible? Okay, Mr. Blah, blah, blah. Well, okay, we're just going to sit down right now.
Exactly.
You're going to have a seat.
Look,
just take a deep, like people talking somebody off of a building, they're not running up to them being like, hey, you fucker, get the fuck down from there. No. Like, you know.
Or charging at them from behind, knocking them to the ground. You're like, no, that's not okay.
No, they don't want them to jump because even if you startle somebody who's on the ledge as it is, how are you going to talk somebody off a ledge? Are you going to yell and scream at them and tell them that you're fucking up? Look what the fuck you're doing. Well, I got shit to do, man. I want to go get a fucking sandwich. Although it worked for like Mel Gibson and stuff, but still, you know.
See, this is where like, there was a video out of Chaz, the what are we calling it? It's the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone or something.
Oh yeah.
There was a guy in there. 4 guys were attacking him. Then one guy pulls a knife and says, "I'm gonna kill you." As soon as that happens, the guy who's being attacked pulls out a gun and kills 2 of them. Bop, 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 bop.
Yeah.
Now.
Yep.
He was fighting with them normally until someone pulled a knife and said, "I'm gonna kill you." I have no problem with what he did. I don't.
Yep.
Now,
nope.
I don't know about the second guy he killed. That may have been a little bit in the moment. But
just in case.
But the first one,
you don't know. You're like, just in case.
If somebody pulls a knife and says, "I'm going to kill you," and I have a gun and I'm trained, I'm going to shoot you. Okay. Right?
Yep. Yeah.
And listen, and guys, I'm not advocating any sort of anything. I'm no expert. I'm just a human being with an opinion.
You kind of don't bring a gun to a knife fight though either.
Literally, you literally don't do that.
Street rules. There's kind of like, there are like street rules and shit like that, but not everybody follows them anymore, not in today's society, but like.
That's the real problem.
But it's just, Yeah, that is the real problem because it used to be, let's fist it out. Everybody meets up behind the school. Nobody really wants to do it. And you're like, fuck, but you got to do it. You got to take one, or you just go and you set their house on fire and whatever, get it done.
Okay. And this is what it comes down to is after everything,
kidding, people.
Everyone's just kind of just acting like a child where they're like, no, I want it my way. And you're going, no,
Yeah,
we have rules. And
that's not the way it works.
And I say that to rich people. No, I need more money. And my money's not enough. No, that's not fair either. Because
life's not like that.
Look, I saw a post.
Life's not like that.
Well, yeah, I saw a post yesterday where it's saying, how about no more billionaires? Just period. You can have $999 million. Everything else after that goes to healthcare and education. Ta-da! You know what? Not a bad idea. Right?
Yeah.
And you're just going like...
It's just hard.
We don't know where to go. I don't know.
It's hard to see a light at the end of everything.
Yeah.
'Cause you're trying to reach for stuff, and then it's just hard. But there is.
Yeah.
There really is. Like, it's just hard. Like, I know people are having a hard time. Like, I've heard a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of different podcasts. People are like, where's the, like, everybody wants to stay positive, but it just seems like one thing's happening after another. And that's just, and in life, I personally learned, everything happens like this and you can't control it a lot. So you just kind of have to be resourceful and go with it.
Yep.
You can't wait around and wait for a solution. You got to make a solution.
Yeah.
You have to come to a solution. You have to come to okay, this is what our game plan is. And if it doesn't work out, okay, plan B. Okay, if that doesn't work, oh well, plan C. Yeah. You can't give up. Like, you can't just wait around for shit to happen either.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, I want to be rich and famous sitting on my couch and doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
or
true.
I don't understand why this person's successful. Why is Elon Musk so successful? Because the guy works 100 billion hours a week. Shit doesn't come easy. You want something, you got to get it done. Even comedians, oh, I don't understand. Well, do it.
Yeah.
You want something done, do it.
Yeah.
You want to make something happen, do it.
Yeah.
It's
It's very, very frustrating right now seeing what's happening because none of it makes any sense.
Yep.
Right. It's
very don't wait to be invited to the party. Create your own party. Don't wait for the invite to the party. Don't try to be part of somebody else's. Yeah, don't be somebody else's problem. Don't be somebody else's shit. Create your own. That came out wrong.
No, but the best part is it was going so well for so long, and then you're like, don't be someone else's shit. Be your own shit.
Well, fuck. At least you have nobody else to blame but yourself.
I loved it. No, it was great. That's true. Don't be someone else's shit. Be your own shit. Okay? That's the key to happiness.
Fuck. Create your own problems. Don't create problems for somebody else. Because we're all really good at that. So we should just stick to that. Stick to trying to be our own shit.
Oh, God.
Because we keep spreading it throughout the whole community, then everybody's going to be fucked. But if we keep it to our damn selves, then, that's why I'm a loner, because I fuck myself up so much, I don't want to spread that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. This is, I'm the type of guy, I don't trust anyone. Right?
Oh, see, and that's horrible. We have different outlooks on that.
But this is the thing.
I trust everybody 100%, and it's up to you to bring it down.
I trust myself the least. Right? I know what I will do. I know what will trigger me. I know what situations are bad for my mind. So, I walk away. Right?
Yeah.
Because I know what'll happen.
Yeah. And that's good. You got to pay attention and to be aware. But knowing that is automatically setting up that situation to be bad. You know that too, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you walk into a situation saying, ooh, this is not a good situation for me, it's not going to be.
At the same time, there are times where I'm going, oh, this is a bad situation. Let's watch. Just go, Like I'm watching. See what happens.
Oh, me too. I'm like, oh, look at all the pretty red flags. Look at them. I'm going to go towards them. I want to go play with them and touch them.
See?
I'm sure they're silky.
Exactly. Right? And this is why, like, there's been situations where I've explained this on previous podcasts where I'm like a reverse T-Rex. if I don't move, people don't see me. They just assume I'm furniture. So I just kind of sit in the back and just don't move. Because I'll be like on my phone and just be like, and no one sees me. No one sees me at all.
They do so. Dino just thinks that he just doesn't see anybody else.
That's a little bit true.
He's like, if I can't see them, they can't see me.
Exactly. I walk around like this. Like this. But that's the thing is when stuff has gone to shit and all of a sudden I stand up, people are like, where the fuck are you coming from?
Yeah, that's true.
And that's a useful talent.
I have seen him. Yep, I have seen him get on stage, and even I've been like, "Oh, hi, Dino."
That happened a lot. People are like, "Dino the Genetic Marvel," and people are like, "Really? I didn't see him all. Where the fuck did he come from?" I'm just like from the gas. It's just like, I'm like, I am here to entertain you.
See, so you are a god, like a Greek god. See, do you like? I told you could wear royalty.
I'm like,
that's your thing. Embrace your bigness.
I'm the Greek god of like booze, comedy, and like doing bad shit for you. That's what I am. I'm like, man, that's some bad shit. I like it. Let's keep it going.
I don't know if you've watched a lot of the Greek gods, but a lot of them did some bad shit, you know? Or what
it's
some
a lot
would
worse up
consider
here.
I mean,
it's a lot worse up here.
I mean Greek, like that's like a sexual term for up the butt. So like that's some bad shit.
She could have just said, Greek. No problem. She's like, that's up the butt. Okay, if you guys didn't know, I was like, woohoo,
woo.
It's like that will wake you up. That's for sure.
That's a whole lot of moonshine and cocaine. That's like a whole lot of moonshine.
And the cocaine is just for your butthole, so it doesn't feel anything.
Yeah.
No. You've gone way too far on it.
Way too far. So we got our last 10 of our motivational rant.
Oh.
I was wearing my old lady glasses right before this. And do you think that they make me look smarter? Because I should wear them for our podcast.
Glasses may, not those glasses. Sorry. I mean that way. No, listen.
That's okay.
Victoria,
they're my old lady reading glasses. I don't want to wear them anyways.
I'll be honest with you. I've had good vision my whole life, and I make fun of my wife because she wears glasses and she can't see for shit. But but at the same time, there are times where I'm like, maybe I need glasses. I don't know.
Is it when you're holding your cell phone over here, like way back here? You're like,
it's nothing yet like that. It's more so like things that are really far away, or something will just randomly start to get blurry, and I'm like, I don't like that. But
it could be sleep too. I noticed that if I'm sleep deprived, I have a hard time seeing.
Sure. That makes
very
sense.
well.
So
sleep is very important. So try to get it when you can.
What do you want to leave everyone with today? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking leave everybody with I can't say what day of the week it is because I don't know what day of the week it is.
It is a day in a week.
It is a day in a week.
Yeah.
So I will say to everybody, as I like to say, be yourself. And don't sugarcoat yourself and try to be... everybody wants to be everybody's social image. They compare themselves to everybody's social image. And nobody knows what happens behind closed doors in somebody's life. Because you see what they want you to see.
Yep.
It's like everything, right?
Yep.
So just be yourself and let people see that. Because the more that you're yourself, the more other people will be comfortable being themselves.
Yeah. And
that's what I want.
Absolutely. And you know what? On that point, I would definitely say to people is that it's not about sugarcoating things. That's what you do to make things overly acceptable. Sugarcoating is like virtue signaling, right? But that doesn't mean what you have underneath it shouldn't be appetizing. Take the time, think about what you feel, who you are, how does that work to help everything around you grow in the right direction? Right? You don't want to sugarcoat things. Wrong is wrong. Racism is wrong.
Yeah.
Violence is wrong. I don't care if you're a police officer. I don't care what color you are. These are things that are bad. And that's what we have to start realizing is that, no, it's not about the sugar on top. It's about what we can do to help our neighbors, our community, move in the right direction all at the same time. Oh,
amen, brother.
I feel like I'm a douche when I say that kind of stuff, though.
No, you're not. It's not woke at all. I don't even know what woke really means.
I don't know.
I've just heard it.
It's very confusing.
I just heard it on the YouTube. I heard it on the YouTube, and people have been using it.
See, and that's the
and
problem.
Now I feel like, should we?
You see it on the news, people are like, well, that's very woke. And you're like, what the hell is happening here?
What is woke? I'm trying to, what does it stand for? Wonderful outlook.
No.
Kellogg's.
No, it's just.
Environment?
I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Anyways. All right.
Anyways.
Well, that brings us to the end.
Everybody.
So, Crystal, where can everyone find you?
Everybody can find me on YouTube at Simply Me, Crystal Morency, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, that kind of stuff. Simply Me.
All right, and I am Dino the Genetic Marvel.
And Dino.
I can be found on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Twitter, and on Facebook as well. I have a fan page for Dino the Genetic Marvel. And as well, we're going to be loading this up to Morning Motivational Rant and do some cross-loading between the channels. Everyone, have a good day and be the best you can be.